Good morning, children. So, you learnt about the games with the number, that is playing with number, how to formulate some principles while computing with the numbers and some divisibility rules. Okay, I hope you all have solved lesson 5, exercise 5. If you have any doubt, you can call me and ask me. Okay, so now we will go to a new chapter, that is compound interest. You have all learnt about the simple interest in the last year, how to calculate the simple interest. Simple interest means if something is borrowed or some amount is borrowed or some amount is deposited somewhere in bank, then at the end of first year or second year we get some amount the extra along with the principal, that is known as the simple interest. So what is compound interest? In case of simple interest, the amount in the last, at the end of the first year, whatever we get, that is known as the amount that is equal to the principal plus the interest. But in case of the compound interest, the amount whatever we get at the end of the first year, that amount becomes the principal for the next year. But in case of simple interest, the interest is calculated on the principal whatever it was in the beginning. But in the compound interest, in case of compound interest, the amount of the previous year it becomes the principal for the second or next year. On that principal, that interest is calculated. That is called compound interest. So what we will learn today? Compound interest. Okay, compound interest. So first we will calculate in the general method. What I told, the amount of the first year becomes the principal for the next year. Here I will take one example where principal is equal to rupees 1000. Okay, time period is 2 year. Rate of interest, as we are calculating in the simple interest, here also the same terms. Principal means the amount borrowed or deposited. Time period means the time period for which it is borrowed or deposited. Rate of interest R is equal to 10% per annum. And it is asked, find the interest and the amount to be paid after 2 years if it is compounded annually. Okay, if it is compounded annually. So in the general, if you will calculate in the simple interest method, what is the formula of simple interest that you have all learned in the last year? Simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. So simple interest, it is for first year. We will calculate simple interest for first year. So P means here rupees 1000 into R means 10 into 2. Sorry, here it is first year means 1 by 100. P into R into T by 100. So here 100 to 0 cancel. So what we got? 100 rupees. So this is the simple interest for the first year. So what I told in the beginning, The amount, how it will be calculated? Amount is equal to P plus I. P means 1000 plus 100, it is 1100. This amount becomes the principal for the next year, that is for the second year. This is the interest of the first year, simple interest. So for the second year, now rupees 1100 is P for second year. Okay, so now simple interest we will calculate. Interest for the second year, P into R into T by 100. P is equal to here how much? 1100. That is 1100 into R is equal to same. Rate of interest same. 10 into second year. Here the time is not 2 year. It is the next year, means for the 1 year only. By 100. So 2020 cancel. So how much it is? 11 into 10, 110. So for the second year, the interest is 110. For the first year, the interest is 100. So what is the total interest? That is known as the compound interest. So compound interest is equal to 100 plus 110. It is 210. This is the compound interest for the 2 year. Then it is asked how much that is amount will be paid. Amount is equal to P plus interest. So P is equal to here 1000 plus 210. So it is 1210 rupees. Okay. So it will be 1210. So we can calculate the compound interest like this. But if it is given 5 years, 6 years, so to calculate this much in a long process, it will take a long process and it will take a long time, which is very difficult, and calculation will be also much bigger. For that, there is one formula to find the compound interest and the amount if the interest is calculated compounded. Okay, so what is that formula? A is equal to P whole into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. Here all same. P is equal to principal. Okay, P is equal to the principal. Then that R is equal to same rate of interest. Then n is equal to here time period. Okay, we will calculate. See, in the same example, in one step only we can calculate amount. Here is so long process we did. First year, then next year, then we calculate the amount. So with the same example, if I put the formula, how can we calculate? So what I told, A is equal to P whole into 1 plus R by 100. We will do with the same example. So A is equal to P whole into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. So P is equal to rupees 1000. 1 plus R is equal to 10 by 100. Time period how much? 2 year. Here time period is 2. So 1000. Here LCM if you take, it is 100. 100 plus 10, it is 110. 2. Okay. So 1000 into 110. Then 110 by 100. Okay. So here 20 cancel. Here 10 10. 0 1 0 cancel. So 11 into 11 into 10, 11 into 11 121, then 0. How much? Same we got or not? So in one step we can calculate with the formula. It is easy. So please remember the formula for calculating the amount in case of compound interest. A is equal to P whole into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Okay, and applying this formula, try to solve the problems of exercise 10.1. okay, and if you have any doubt you can ask me. And this formula also, there are some brackets or alternatives. If the n is given in case of month, that also I will clarify in the next class. And if it is compounded happily, that also have different formula, that also I will do in the next class. So try to solve 10.1 question number 1 and others also if you understand. Otherwise I will do in the next class. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.